what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Quite a bit. Hey everyone, welcome to Good Morning Vail. It's Tuesday. Let's take a look at that local weather. 8 a.m. 17 degrees and snow showers, which we all love here because the mountain is open. High of 24 degrees and snow, 20% chance. I was so excited to wake up this morning and have some snow on my car. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. 17 degrees at 8 a.m., 23 degrees at noon, 4 p.m. 24 degrees and mostly cloudy, and then 8 p.m. 12 degrees and partly cloudy. So really beautiful day out there. Hopefully you're going skiing, doing something fun. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. As you can see, Eagle 30 degrees and snowfall, which we love here in these mountain towns. Vail 24 degrees and some snow flurries. Avon 26 snow flurries as well. And Denver 36 degrees and sunny. No snow in Denver, but we are stoked to get all the snow here in the mountains. A low of 0 degrees, mostly clear tonight. Sunset at 4:52. These early sunsets have been so good for me. I love just chilling out, snuggling. It feels like midnight at 5 and I'm not mad about it. Winds south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, 29 degrees. Thursday, some more snow showers, which is amazing. Loving that so much. Friday, morning snow, 23 degrees. Saturday, 32 degrees and sunny. And then Sunday, 37 degrees and sunny as well. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for all your athletic needs. I can't wait to go shopping in there, get some Christmas items, and do some fun shopping for skiing and for all the other holiday events. Keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
Here you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, if you love food like I love food, well then Colorful Cooking is the show for you, and especially if you like to learn how to make such delicious recipes. Well, Tracy Miller's gonna guide us through a quick little salmon tutorial, but you can always catch Colorful Cooking after Good Morning Vail Monday through Thursday. So let's introduce you to Tracy.
Time to talk about salmon. Anti-inflammatory foods. They help your body stay healthy. They fight against disease. Of course, fatty fishes are a perfect anti-inflammatory food. And salmon is one of the healthiest things that you can eat. So we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in our pan. People get nervous about cooking fish, but I'm going to tell you something. It's super easy. The key is buy a good piece of fish and don't overcook it. And season it. Remember, we're talking about zucchini fritters again. We're talking about how you have to season things nicely. Like, look at how much seasoning I'm going to put on this. I'm going to definitely cover it with a lot of salt and pepper. And I'm also going to get like all these little pieces right here. Like, don't forget about that. Whenever I'm grilling steak or something like that, I make sure I get all the edges. The skin is still on it. So what we're going to do right now is put this flesh side down in the pan. Wait. My pan needs to be a little hotter, so I'm just going to make sure my olive oil is all in there. I want to hear a sizzle when I put it in the pan. And look at that, though. That's a nice piece of fish. Now, what they say when you are looking for fish, when you're buying it, you want to find a piece of fish that doesn't smell like fish. So if you walk up and you're like, ew, that stinks, don't buy it. You also want to make sure it has a nice flesh. Like, see how that's really firm? That's what you want. Okay, we've got a little bit of a warmer pan here, so I'm going to put that fish right down like that, skin side up. We will flip it over. It will not take very long. I put a cold piece of fish in a warm pan, so I'm going to turn the pan up just a little tiny bit. We are going to make an orange avocado blueberry salsa to go on top of the salmon. So see how I'm just pulling that off? It could ripen up another day, but we're using it today. So this is how you do it. You cut around the pit, the seed in the middle, and then you cut like this. This is the perfect way to peel an avocado, and this is how you get most of the nutritional value. You peel it like a banana, right? How many times have you tried to scoop it out with a spoon and it just hasn't worked out? This is how you do that. You peel this like a banana, and then we have a nice avocado. So, and look, I like the firmness of this. If I was making avocado toast, I would be disappointed that it was that firm, but since we're putting it in a salsa, I like it. Okay, so we're just cutting those up into nice little pieces, the kind of the same size as the blueberries. So I'm going to get those in my bowl for salsa. The fish is cooking up nicely. I can hear it kind of sizzling, which is what you want. I'm going to put a bunch of just whole blueberries. And like I said, blueberries are so good right now and so good for you. So we're going to put equal amounts of blueberries and avocado in there. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper, because I love my salt and pepper. Got to have it on everything. I really like spice, so we are putting some jalapeno in there. We'll mince this up really small. Depending on how spicy you want it, take the seeds out if you don't want it that spicy. Keep the seeds in if you do want it spicy. A lot of people claim that if you roast your jalapeno first, then it's going to be even more spicy. And you know what? I kind of believe it because I really like to roast those. Okay, that's too much. We're going to do about 1 part. So 2 parts blueberries, 2 parts avocado, 1 part zucchini. And of course, we'll have the real recipe because nobody likes it when I tell them parts. And then we're going to add some orange. Orange and salmon go so nicely together. I'm going to put a little bit of the orange juice right in there because why waste that delicious juice? And then I'm going to segment this orange. So when you segment an orange, you just do like this, get everything out of there. This is a good orange. I'm kind of surprised though, because oranges are usually a winter time fruit, but this one is juicy and delicious and smells really good. Okay, and then we're going to segment it like that. So we're going to do that all the way around just to keep the membrane out. This is a delicate way to enjoy an orange. All right, moving on over here. Got to get the orange off my hands. If you're flipping your fish or your steak or anything that you're cooking in your pan or on your grill and it doesn't want to flip, it's like stuck a little, give it another minute. You want all those juices. Oh, this one's ready. See that? There we go. and it's starting to cook. I can see that it's still pretty firm. We're going to cook it skin side down now because that is going to make the skin cook and then it'll easily come off. All right, so we've got some orange in there and some jalapeno, some blueberries, starting to get a little messy over here, some blueberries and some avocado. Now I'm going to put a little mint in there. This is actually the only plant that I grow. All right, so we'll put a little mint in there. We've got a little bit of the juice from the orange in there. And now I'm going to add a little more salt and pepper. I know I added some before, but I'm adding a little more. And then I'm going to add a slight, just a tiny bit of rice wine vinegar, just to give it that acidic flavor, taking it off the heat, skin side down. Now that's a sockeye salmon. So there's different kinds of salmon. So you get king salmon, sockeye salmon, coho, and pink. Most of the time we get sockeye. Sockeye is a delicious fish as well, and it's red. It's from the Copper River in Alaska, and that river is like 300 miles long, and these fish have to swim upstream forever. So they're big, they're meaty, they're delicious, and they're really healthy for you, high in omega-3s, and good food for anti-inflammatory eating. And then there's coho, and coho you can find as well, and that's kind of like sockeye coho is just a little bit below that, but it's still very delicious. Okay, there we go. We have our salmon. See, this is how I do it. I like just kind of touch it. See how it's firm like that? That means it's nice and done. Sockeye salmon with anti-inflammatory salsa on it. Go out there, cook, eat healthy, and enjoy yourself. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's that time of the morning where we're going to walk you through all of the great things taking place in and around our community, but something that I really quickly want to mention because I didn't get to mention it at the start of the show right now for snow totals.
Oh, I'm ready.
Beaver Creek is reporting 3 inches of new snow in the last 12 hours, and Vail Mountain is reporting 9 inches of new snow in the last 12 hours. They have 3% of their terrain open, 9 out of 275 trails are open, and 4 out of 34 lifts are currently running. So if you're getting up to enjoy Vail Mountain, that's what you can expect over there. And we also are only 8 days away from Beaver Creek Mountain opening, which is really exciting.
I am so excited. You just answered my question for me. A lot of people were asking if I was going to ski this weekend, and the answer is yes. and Beaver Creek right next door. I cannot wait. I'm ready. Cookies and Beaver Creek, it's a win-win.
Well, so a week from tomorrow, Beaver Creek opens, so you have
Awesome.
to, I know, you have to mark your calendars to get up there. But let's kick things off talking about Vail. So you can go to discovervail.com to see the full lineup of activities and events taking place. Now, they're reintroducing some of the great programming that they had throughout last winter.
Oh, that makes me so excited. I know a lot of these. Reveille is one, which I love so much. I don't go down the list.
Right.
So you're like, oh, Gretchen, that's fine.
Reveille is one, and that
yes.
one's super fun, only because it includes a lot of activities for everyone in the family. So everyone can get out and enjoy something.
Maddie, I do have a question for you. Are they going to be doing the ice sculptures again? Do you know around?
I would imagine that
Cool.
they are.
That's
I
one of my
believe that those
favorites.
were a great installation that they had brought, but
Yeah.
I've not heard anything about it, so I cannot confirm nor
Or
deny.
deny it.
Yeah.
No, but Reveille is so amazing, and that's something that I believe just started a couple of years ago. But it's so neat to have all this incorporation of family and friends and music and good food, and everyone's stoked about skiing and snowboarding. It's just, we're all so excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super stoked for all the holidays coming up, you know?
Well, so this is a great way to get out there and really see what Vail has to offer.
Yeah.
Between doing the silent disco and the Kris Kringle market, there's
Kris
a lot
Kringle.
of fun to be had over in Vail. And so for more information on exactly what's taking place with Reveille and exactly what activities you can catch and when you can catch them, you can go to discovervail.com, and that way you can see the full lineup of events and activities.
I still need to do the silent disco. I know we've been speaking about that. I know you've done that, but I need to be part of this. It looks so awesome. It looks really fun.
I have participated in quite a few silent discos, and if you don't know what a silent disco is, basically they give you a big huge pair of noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
It has like 4 different music channels on it, so whether you want pop or you want rock and roll or whatever it is that tickles your fancy, well, then you can put it on. You can switch your headphones, change colors to the music that you're listening
love
to.
that. That's
so you
super
can
cool.
see who's listening to the exact same music as you, and then you can just start boogieing down.
Oh, I can't wait to do this. I wonder if we would be on the same color. That's so interesting. I feel like you could meet new friends this way. We've talked about this before, but
Right.
yeah, that's really cool. I can't wait to do it this year.
It's going to be a ton of fun. It kicks off Friday, November 25th, and so this is just
Soon.
going to be a really fun way to get out there, explore, and enjoy what Vail has to offer.
I'm really excited. This is one thing I will do this year. I'm stoked. Do you feel weird though? I do have a question. When you're dancing and no one can hear your music and you're just like jamming out, are you just in it? Not really
You're
paying
just
attention
in
to
it.
everyone else?
I'm like the queen of dancing, like nobody's
I know.
watching, only because I'm like, man, what shame do I have in this? And so I love silent
Maddie,
discos.
that's amazing. You dance like no one's watching. That's how we should all live. It's a true story.
Right,
So.
right. Thanks, Mom, for that lesson early on in my life.
Truth, yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite place to get out and enjoy it. Now, that's something else that's going to take place up in Beaver Creek throughout the course of the winter, and we'll give you more information as they start to unveil all of the great activities that they have coming up for the winter season. Something else that you can go participate in this coming weekend is over in Vail at the Dobson Ice Arena is the 43rd Annual Sportsmanship Tournament. Now, this is really fun because it puts the little kids on ice, but it puts them on ice with some great hockey players. And so that way they can have those lessons in exactly what they should be doing for their hockey skills, which I don't know about you, Gretchen, but hockey stopping on ice skates is way harder than hockey stopping on skis.
I've never actually hockey stopped on ice skates. I just kind of do a little spin around turn.
See?
However, Dobson Ice Arena, oh my gosh, I can't imagine as a little girl getting out there and having that experience. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's such a cool space. So, and I think it'd be super fun just to go watch little kids on little kids on ice skates is amazing. So
A ton of
Yeah.
fun. Now, something else that you can participate in if you're in Vail, this Thursday they've got another comedy show making their way into the village to give you unconditional belly laughs and some free, well, not free, but cheap entertainment.
Yeah, I like that. And I actually talked to some of my friends about this man right here, Ben Bryant, and he's meant to be just hilarious. So I think I need to check this out. And I need my six-pack going for skiing, so it's a win-win either way.
And he's been on so many big programs, whether it's CBS or
Yeah.
Conan or HBO or Comedy Central or NBC. And so he's one of those names that if you don't know him now, you're going to want to, because
Yeah.
he's only going to expand his horizons and continue to bring belly laughs. So make sure that you check it out. Doors open at 7 p.m. You can go to discovervail.com, click on that Learn More tab, and then it'll take you to buy your tickets.
And it's such a cool space, and the way they transform it is really neat, so I'm excited. I'm excited to do that. That will be really fun. And belly laughs are always good.
Belly laughs are always a good time. Now, let's make our way to Beaver Creek, where there's a lot taking place, but we are still counting down the days for Beaver Creek Mountain to open. You can make your way up to Beaver Creek. You can enjoy, obviously, just Restaurant Week is taking place between Vail and Beaver Creek right now. So you can enjoy it in either place, and you can get more information on Discover Vail's website. That way you can see the full lineup of restaurants, but you can get out there, you can enjoy some great meals, $20.22.
And it's going quickly, because I was on the website last night. I know Maddie and I are both partaking in this, and yeah, there's still reservations available. I will say the weekends are starting to really book up, so you want to get on there really quickly. But I was so excited and very impressed by all the restaurants that are doing this, and some have I'm sure you saw, but an already a menu pre-made. So you get, some places are doing dessert and a wine pairing, some places are doing, an entree and an appetizer. It just depends where you go, but it's pretty awesome.
It's a great way to fill your bellies. So if you want to get your belly laughs on and then fill your belly nice and full with delicious food, this is a great way to do so. And you can go to discovervail.com, click on that Learn More tab, and then start booking your reservations, because you're going to need them. And especially as we get closer and closer to the end date. Now, this ends November 23rd, which also happens to be the day that Beaver Creek Mountain is opening. So although we're going to be sad to see Restaurant Week make its way out, we're going to be excited to welcome all of the fun that comes with Beaver Creek Mountain.
I cannot wait. I mean, I live in Edwards, so that's my go-to mountain. I just can't wait. I'm so stoked. First year this year. Woohoo, I can't wait.
The world's greatest chocolate chip cookie competition is taking place. So if you love chocolate chip cookies, then you're going to want to get out there and enjoy it, because you get to vote on which cookie is going to be the cookie of the year for Beaver Creek Mountain.
And you said you have an awesome recipe, so I'm excited to test these and tell you all about them and see which cookie is the best one. I wonder what this will be interesting. How much can you do with a cookie?
Oh, you can do so much.
See, I'm not a good,
you can do so many things. Corn syrup in it makes them super gooey in the middle, filled with sugar.
That's my favorite.
With sugar. But
that's all I need is more sugar, really.
Right. Skip the coffee, eat some cookies. Here we go for the energy for today. But it's a great way. There's a million things you can do. You can add a little splash of cinnamon and give them a different flavor, a little splash of nutmeg and give them a different flavor.
Didn't you say marshmallow? Did I make that up, marshmallow?
No, I did say marshmallow.
See,
marshmallow basically eliminates the corn syrup in there, and then by eliminating that corn syrup, you're still getting that super gooey texture to them. Or sometimes the marshmallow melts and then turns it into cookie brittle.
Oh my gosh. I'm really hungry right now, Maddie. Thank you so much for that. Look at all these cookies. I can't wait. Dude, am I more excited about the cookies or skiing? I can't tell right now.
I don't know. But something else that you should check out while you're up in Beaver Creek is the Vail Performing Arts Center. They've got some great shows coming for the upcoming winter season. You have to go online and buy your tickets right now, because some of those shows are starting to sell out. So go to vailpac.org to get all the information.
And it's forever changing, which is so cool, because you and I get the news right away, but there's so many shows coming in always, and it's pretty awesome. And as you can see, there's shows for all ages, for the kiddies, as well as young adults and adults alike. So you can do a date night, maybe leave the kids at home, bring the kids, etc. So
whatever you're feeling, the Vail Performing Arts Center has you covered. Now, something else really quickly we just want to mention to get you more excited is Birds of Prey is making its way back to participate on our wonderful race course up in Beaver Creek. So make sure that you mark your calendars. It's taking place the first weekend of December, and these are the best of the best skiers getting out there to participate in this race. So make sure that you make your way up there. 2 downhills, 1 Super G, and the best athletes in the world.
Oh my gosh. If you want to feel humbled in every sense of the word, this is where you go. It's amazing to watch. I mean, it is world-renowned athletes, music, drinks, libations, fun, food, friends. It's amazing. It's so much fun.
All of the great things. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to the neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Wondering how to live your best life in the mountains? Please join me, Cece Zach, host of Good Evening Vail, while I will be talking with generations of locals who will share their extraordinary experiences on how to thrive in the mountains.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see cooler temperatures first thing this morning. 17 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 24. 20% chance of snowfall, so light snow showers are possible. Winds are coming out of the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour, which is going to make that 24 degrees feel a little bit chillier than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see cloud coverage first thing this morning, mostly cloudy skies throughout the remainder of this afternoon, and then partly cloudy skies as we approach this evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperature is down in Denver, just slightly warmer, 36 degrees, a little bit of cloud coverage, some sunshine down there. 24 in Vail, 30% chance of precipitation. 26 in Avon, 20% chance of moisture. Continuing into Eagle with the 20% chance of precipitation. 30 degrees is the high out to the west of us. Now, something important to note about this I-70 corridor, and especially Vail Pass, if you're making your way eastbound, traction laws are in effect. Now, any big commercial vehicles need to be ready to chain up at the bottom of Vail Pass. It's super important that everyone just stays nice and safe out there. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down quite a bit. 0 degrees is our overnight low. Mostly clear skies. That sun is setting at 4:52, so going down just a little bit earlier. Winds shifting directions coming out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of this evening. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, 29 degrees. 30 degrees on Thursday with a 40% chance of precipitation. Morning snow is possible on Friday, 20% chance of moisture. 23 degrees is our high. Sunshine making its way out by Saturday and Sunday. So we do have this cold front that is sitting above us right now, bringing us these cooler temperatures. We're hoping that by Thanksgiving we'll start to see those warm up just a little bit as that sun makes its way out. It will feel a little bit warmer out there. Now we're going to introduce you to the TVA Visitors Bureau. That way we can get you in the know before you go on any of your fun adventures here. Hi, this is Maddie Evans, and you're watching the TVA Visitors Bureau. Right here where I'm standing, we're at the Lions Head bus stop. Now, if you're looking to make your way from Lions Head to Vail Village, this is the place you want to be because the in-town bus runs here pretty frequently. You can catch it every 10 to 15 minutes on the dot right here, and they've got a nice countdown so that you'll know when that bus is approaching and how far away it is. And then there's multiple bus stops along the way, making sure you get to the right place. And all you have to do to request a bus stop in the in-town buses is pull the cord and you're set to get off the bus. Now that we've made our way here into Vail Village, you can go explore all of the great shops and restaurants that they have over here, but there are so many great stops along the way. On the in-town bus route, you can stop at the library, or you can stop at the medical center, or you can stop in Solaris. There are so many of them to stop and enjoy, and especially when the hustle and bustle of the town is taking place. Now, if you did park over in Lion's Head, it's really easy. All you have to do is wait 15 minutes, jump right back on the bus, and it'll deliver you to the parking structure. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Visitors Bureau. If there's anything else you need to know or if you want to see, make sure you contact us and we'll get it made for you. That's been it for this episode of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports.
Big Renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am such a happy woman right now because I have two, well, my favorite human and my favorite dog now, other than my dogs, obviously. I have Rhiannon Rowe with Eagle County Animal Shelter and Rutka. And we're so excited. Rhiannon, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Sorry, I'm a little spazzy right now because I love dogs. Maybe not as much as you, because Rhiannon does so much for our community. I know that everyone in the community knows who you are, and you really do give so much, and you've helped place so many amazing cats, dogs, and it's not just cats and dogs. There's been rabbits, etc. All the animals, rescue animals. And we have this beautiful 1-year-old girl today. And can you tell us all about, am I pronouncing this correctly, Rutka?
Rutka, yeah.
Rutka, okay.
Obviously, she's very content being on
loves
camera. She is a little over a year. She came to us a couple months ago, and she really is just an amazing dog. She's potty trained. She does well with kids. Dogs,
Polly isn't
cats.
even potty trained.
Yeah, I mean, we just don't know why she's still at the shelter. She's perfect.
Look at this mug. Look at that. She loves her. I guess you're kind of like a trainer to her at this point. Rescuer, we'll say that's even better. She is so beautiful. And like Rhiannon said, outside when we were off camera, I was playing with her. She has a beautiful spirit. Such a sweet girl. I feel like she would make any household just so much, like, full of love and just fun. Do you feel like she would do well? Because I know so many of us have dogs already with other dogs.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. She
Yeah.
has a big group of friends at the shelter. They play every day. So as soon as we leave here, she'll go play with her buddy. She's got a boyfriend.
Oh, she has a
you know,
boyfriend
so
already.
yeah, she loves to play, and we think another home with a dog would be great for her. And if not, that's okay as long as she gets time out with to play with other friends.
And
so.
she's a year old. And what kind of dog? I'm assuming a mix.
Yeah,
yes,
she's definitely a mutt.
Like she is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. How many dogs do you have right now at the animal shelter?
I think we have about 7 that are up for adoption
Okay.
right now, with some more coming up. So we're always full with cute faces. So come and visit us.
You really are. And I said to Rhiannon a long time ago when I was looking for my first, I heard the squeak. I was like, how do you hand pick these dogs? And you're like, we just get the cutest ones. And truly, I mean, it's real though. I mean, not that there is a not cute dog out there, but I mean, you really do get the cutest dogs. And everywhere I go, when anyone says in Eagle County, oh, this is a rescue dog, I'll be like, you know Rhiannon, don't you? And the answer is always yes, unreservedly yes. So Rhiannon, what is going on right now as far as like, you have this beautiful baby over there and some other dogs. What are you guys doing right now? I know we're like kind of winding up and then down at the end of the year, but what's happening for you guys over there?
Yeah, we're still continuing to, be open to the public, lots of adoptions. We are going to be doing several different adoption specials coming up towards the end of the year. So if you're, been thinking about getting that special dog or cat, keep an eye on our Facebook page, our website. We're going to be having a lot of really fun adoption specials. We're partnering with Best Friends Animal Society for a couple things, and
we're boring her.
Yes, we're just gonna have fun. So
I love that.
We're looking forward to finishing off the year with a bang. So
awesome.
Definitely come down and visit us. Even if you just want to get some puppy snuggles, Ruka's obviously a very good snuggler, and
she is. I don't know how anyone could go and see this beautiful girl and not want to take her home. I'm just thinking, I'm like, Bolly would just love her. I'm like, oh my God, she is beautiful. She's amazing. And that's something else I should say that you mentioned, the Eagle County Animal Shelter, the Facebook page that they do, and you have Instagram as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But especially Facebook and your website, they are so good about keeping up to date all the animals on there and all the events, because you guys do tons of cool events. You partner with a lot of people. Yeah,
we had a super successful year. We're going to be in the Christmas on Broadway parade in Eagle again this year, so
I will
definitely
be there.
definitely come and watch us.
Hi,
we'll have
lady.
some fun pups walking through that. So
hopefully you're adopted by then, because you are
Yes.
beautiful. We really want her to get her forever home. She is just a love. She is such a sweetheart.
Yes, obviously
She's
be a
very
couch
attached
potato.
to you. I like
love
her
her.
posing on TV. She's a natural. Maybe she'll be our Good Morning Vail TVA dog.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. And I do want to say as well, as the holidays approach, we talk about a lot of... She's so cute. Good one. I like you. We talk a lot about mental health.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes it's not easy for people during the holidays. So something you just said is so brilliant. If you feel, you're really happy, or maybe you're having a hard time, these animals to come down and just, you can volunteer, you can walk the dogs. I know I've looked into that many a time. You can snuggle with them. You can say hey to Rhiannon and just hang out. And that really, as a human, can help you feel better. So I think that's thank you for doing that, because that's really, really special. And I know, for some people, holidays aren't always the easiest. And so, I mean, we've all had a year this year.
Yes.
So
yes.
come hang out. This one, Ruka. And what does that name mean? Where did we get that from?
That was the name she came with. So we kind of, she knows it, so it kind of stuck. But she's a ham for sure.
She
Like,
is
she's a good girl.
darling. Oh, I love her. She is amazing. So Eagle Animal Rescue Shelter, such an amazing place. You have all the animals, all the dogs. You have to check. I mean, I know I'm going to get in trouble later, but my mom, every time you come on, because Rhiannon's a dear friend of mine, she's like, no more dogs, no more dogs. I want to adopt all of them. Is this not so hard? I mean, you love, because you've put hundreds of dogs into their forever homes and found amazing homes for them. But is it hard for you sometimes, because you get so attached?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do have a dog at my house, though, that she does prefer to be an only child.
That's what I know, because you were worried about me with Gypsy. You're like, Archie, I don't know about that.
But, it's nice because, the best part of my job is obviously finding the perfect fit. So we can't wait to find Ruka that perfect home.
Oh, look at her. She is such a beauty. And something else that I love that you guys do, and I do want to say this too, if you're having a down day, I am one of the top people on here, because I'm obsessed with you guys. But on Facebook, how they always, Eagle Animal Rescue Shelter, Eagle Rescue, I always say it wrong, Eagle Animal Rescue Shelter. You guys always show the dog getting paired with their new forever home owners. And I love that. That's so neat to see the pictures and the energy of the dogs and the people that they're with. So it's such a good, thank you for making us all feel good.
Well, it's fun to see when the, when the dog knows they're going home.
Oh, it's like the smiles on I've seen literally the dog smile. It's pretty amazing. But Rhiannon, thank you for all that you do. And please, 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 I think this beautiful girl, she deserves her forever home. Look how, she is such a ham. She could take my job. Thank you, Rhiannon, for everything you do as well. And I hope you have a great Tuesday.
Thank you, you too.
Keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail. Aww.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. And Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
I don't know about you, but I think that my home also needs a new puppy, and I think that she would be perfect. I just have to get Beatrice to be very open-minded about having a sister. A great way to spend kind of the downtime during the day is to pick up a great book, and I've been absolutely just crushing through books lately. So I just started this new one. It is amazing. It's called The Quiet Boy, and it's about a boy who falls, he hits his head, he goes in to have surgery because he has a hematoma on his brain, and then when he wakes up, he is someone completely different. And there's like all of these things that follow the story. You get to meet everyone in his family. You relate to all of the characters, his mom, his dad, his little sister, and then of course the lawyer who's helping him with their malpractice case against the hospital. Now, I've been just going through books non-stop right now. I've also just finished 2 books by the same author, The Silent Patient and The Maidens. Now, these are both psychological thrillers that will keep you on the edge of your seat and like flipping through the pages as quickly as possible. There's some great resources here in our community for you to get your hands on all of these fabulous books, whether you want to read the physical hard copy of the book or whether you would like to listen to the audiobook. I do that a lot when I'm driving, and I like to listen to these books while I'm walking my dog, so it really helps me get through them and absolutely crush these books. A great resource here in our community is the Eagle Valley Library District, and you can download the app called Libby, and Libby Libby will give you all of these books right at your fingertips, and that way it's super convenient for you to just get out, read these books, and know exactly what you want. Now, there's always recommendations that come after you finish a book to help you find that perfect next book. Now, we're going to introduce you to the Eagle Valley Library District right now and some non-fiction books that they have, because I always talk about how bad at cooking I am. Well, the Eagle Valley Library District has every cookbook under the sun, and if there's any that you would like to participate in or anything that you would like to learn how to cook, this is a great way to do so. So we're going to introduce you right now to the Eagle Valley Library District and some of their great nonfiction books. Summertime is here, and we all love laying out in the sun and reading a good book and just absorbing some new knowledge. And we've got one of the experts in this space, Carrie May from the Eagle Valley Library District. Thank you so much for meeting me.
Yeah, thank you for being here today. I'm super excited to talk books. All librarians are typically excited to talk books. Today, I really wanted to feature some of our nonfiction content. Typically, people think that's maybe not as exciting as all the new fiction we have coming in, but I just want to reassure you that we also have some really fun nonfiction coming in as well.
And you've brought a lineup of books behind us. This one immediately caught my eye.
Yeah, so this is the big book of tarot meanings. Tarot is really hot right now, so if you just happen to pick up a tarot deck and want a little more insight into what your reading may mean, this is a great book to check out.
And between that and then the cookbooks that you guys always have cycling in, which this is something that I really need to dive into, my cooking skills are terrible. So you can start with the beginner ones and just work your way up from there.
Absolutely. And what's really great too is if we have some really specific ones. So if you're, kind of craving something specific, this is a new one that recently caught my eye, That Noodle Life. And I've already perused it, and it has basically any type of noodle you can think of. We have Asian noodles, Italian noodles, and believe it or not, it even has taco noodles.
Whoa. All right. So I just signed up for my library card. I know what I'm doing later, looking into some taco noodles. And then beyond that, you've got some crafting books and some great books with just beautiful pictures that really bring what's in the ocean to life on a page.
Yeah, so we always have a phenomenal collection of photo books. Again, this is a new one. It really ties into our summer reading theme too, Oceans of Possibility, but it just has the most incredible, beautiful underwater pictures, and whatever photo team worked on this just did a phenomenal job. They're beautiful, and I don't know how they got those pictures underwater.
I never know how they do that. So if people are interested in looking at the nonfiction section and maybe chatting with you as the expert in this space, where can they do so?
So any of your Eagle Valley Library branches have a great nonfiction collection. We have branches in Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum, and just walk in and ask your local librarian.
Carrie May, thank you so much for giving us all this great information and taking the time to chat us through some of these new books that you have.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here today. I hope to see you guys in the library this summer.
Make sure you come check out any of the Eagle Valley Library District libraries, only because they've got the best staff and, quite frankly, the best selection of books, and you want to start your summer reading. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to South Lake Tahoe. This luxury home is nestled in a quiet forested neighborhood with spectacular views. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute.
This home is equipped with a one-of-a-kind billiards room, featuring an in-home theater, a wet bar, a dartboard, and a classic pool table.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what five-star hotels can provide with our concierge services.
I'm here with Brandy from Vail Spirit Massage.
We do the traditional massages along with Swedish and pre-mama bear and baby bear massages. We travel directly to you so that way you can keep the massage in you. So don't massage and drive.
Whether you end your day with a wet steam or a dry sauna, this home has every comfort and amenity you need for a truly memorable South Lake Tahoe experience. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute.
Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
We love so many of the nonprofits here in our community, and so many of them benefit the children. Well, I'm so lucky to be joined by one of my favorite nonprofits here for the kids, which is EFECT, Education Foundation of Eagle County. And I've got Wendy Reimel joining me on the couch. Good morning, Wendy.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, only because I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
Yep, it's been a little while. I think last time I was here, I was donning a cowboy hat, and we were talking about Wild West Day.
We were talking about Wild West Day. How did everything turn out with that?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
That's what we like to hear, and especially because you guys do such a good job making sure that our education system is as best as it could be. And we've talked off camera, went to a lot of schools growing up.
Yep.
And my favorite school is still here in our county.
Great. Well, that's good to hear. That's always good to hear.
Well, and you guys do such a good job. So for people that don't know what you do here in our community, can you just give us a brief overview of EFECT?
Sure, I can give you a brief overview. I would call us the #1 teacher retention effort in Eagle County, and I think if anyone knows what's going on here in the nation, there's a real crisis around hiring teachers in Colorado. We pay our teachers 50th in the nation. So we want to surround the people who love on our kids so much and have such an impact and make sure that they know how special they are.
Which is one of the things that I think our school district should be really proud of, because you guys do such a good job in helping maintain these teachers. And these teachers definitely make a difference in your life. Like, I ran into one of my middle school teachers, I'm sure you know, Ines Isom.
Oh, yeah.
Just recently, and I was like, I haven't seen you in forever, and we hugged, and I was like, oh my gosh, your class, like your science class, best class I've ever been in to this day.
That's fantastic. That's great. And this is a fabulous teacher.
He is a fabulous teacher, and he's been here since I was in middle school, which proves that you guys do such a good job making sure that these teachers stay, that they're happy, and they can really just enjoy their lives as well as help these kids enjoy theirs as
absolutely
part of being here in this wonderful district. Now, you guys are one of the many nonprofits benefiting from Eagle County Gives Day. So let's talk a little bit about what Gives Day is.
Colorado Gives Day is a movement across the state. It's a big day of giving on Tuesday, December 6th. Eagle County Gives is a collaboration here that has come together of 67 nonprofits to work together to create awareness around this day. In fact, I brought you, and we're called Eagle County Gives, I brought you one of our hats.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So wear that proudly. We really are proud of our collaboration. We're one of the biggest in the state and the most successful in the state, and it shows, what coming together and really sharing a story as a community can do. So.
Which this is one of those things that shows that our community really is there for one another. Also, 67 nonprofits participating this year, which is higher than last year.
Yes.
Which is crazy to think about how many nonprofits are here in our community, how many nonprofits are going to be benefiting. And then, of course, if people are interested in benefiting directly to you guys for Colorado and Eagle County Gives Day, that's something they can do online.
It's something I can do online. If you go to Eagle County Gives, EagleCountyColoradoGives.org. We made it so that it's easy to remember, and I just didn't remember it. EagleCountyColoradoGives.org. You'll find those 67 nonprofits and giving links. You can also go and from that page and look and find out. Let's say you love animals. You can type in animals, and all of the nonprofits that are benefiting our animals or students or whatever it is that is your passion. And you can start giving now, and that donation will count for Colorado Gives Day. Colorado Gives Day has an incentive fund, so every dollar that you donate now for Colorado Gives Day this year is matched with some incentive dollars from First Bank and other organizations around the state.
Which is so incredible, and it just shows how supportive our community is of one another. Wendy, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information, chatting with me about what's going on, not only EFECT, because you guys are such a wonderful organization here, but for the Eagle County Gives Day.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Make sure that you go online and you start donating, because that's something that you can do right now, and that way you can participate. That way if you forget that it's December 6th, well, then they're ready to take your money anyway, and that way you can donate to all of the wonderful organizations we have here in our community. We're going to take a short break. We're going to take a look at that local weather forecast right after it, so stay tuned.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at the local weather. As you can see, 8 a.m., 17 degrees, a high of 24 and 20% chance of snow. Light snow showers right now, which I'm loving that so much. 17 degrees, 8 a.m. and cloudy. Noon, 23 degrees, mostly cloudy. 4 p.m., 24, mostly cloudy. And 8 p.m., 12 degrees and partly cloudy. So a cool day out there today. You definitely want to bundle up there and make sure that you stay warm. Eagle, 20% chance of snow, 30 degrees. Vail, 30% chance of snow, and 24 degrees. Denver, 36 degrees and sunny. And Avon, 26 degrees and snowfall. So I'm loving all this snowfall. I hope it continues, and I am stoked for opening day in Beaver Creek. Cannot wait.
With everything taking place with the weather, it is important that you note that the traction laws are happening along that I-70 corridor. So it is important that you get your tires checked and that you keep yourself and everyone else around you safe on those roadways.
I noticed this morning I said I needed to inflate all 4 of my Jeep tires.
Right, that happens when it gets really cold.
Yes.
Yeah, and then once you start driving a lot and the tires heat back up, that air will start to be back in your tires, making it nice and easy. But it is important that you keep those tires in line. That way you're safe, everyone else around you is safe, and then, of course, that way, like, you are just not scared in your car, because sometimes that happens when your tires are in bad shape, and that's a little bit spooky.
Yeah, I agree. And then you just kind of like, I get in my head too much all the time. I'm not the best driver, Maddie, true story.
Well, it's important that you then go get your Jeep tires looked at. There's some great ways you can do so yourself at home. You can always do the penny test. You want that penny to be mostly covered with the tread. And so I know I just put new tires on my Jeep in April. And so I'm good through this winter, knock on wood, hopefully.
Mine are pretty new as well, but I think it is good to know those little tests, which I just learned a couple years ago. So.
Yes, and it's important that if you are traveling on those roadways, you're giving yourself just a little bit of extra travel time. Some of the roads are taking a minute to get plowed, only because those plows are working really hard to make sure that everyone is safe out on those roads. We want to thank you so much for tuning into this edition of Good Morning Vail.
Oh, I hope that little darling dog gets adopted. Forever Home. She was brilliant. I feel like we should just adopt all of them.
Yeah, we just need to win the lottery, and then we'll adopt all of the dogs. We'll become those people.
We will.
Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., and we have a great Wednesday show in store for you. A lot taking place, so make sure that you tune in tomorrow.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer